Hello, welcome back to Zap Diabetes. I'm Kristen Steps. So I just, most recently, it's been a while, but I most recently did the top 10 things I liked about my 670G. And I've done a video before in the past, things I don't like about it. And I think I did it before I had the sensor. So now that I have the sensor, I want to get into what I find to be the biggest problem. And the biggest problem for me is sometimes when I go to sleep, if my blood sugar starts to get higher while I'm sleeping, and the pump can't handle it for some reason after a certain amount of time, it shuts off and says max bolus reached, or auto mode disabled, and then my blood sugar continues to get higher and higher and higher. And what I've seen, when I've seen it give me the auto mode disabled, max bolus reached, I've had it happen to me like once during the day. And I think I was like at 220 or something like that. So it's still high, but not anywhere near as high. And so when it happens at night, it spikes. And it takes me quite a bit of time to get it back regular, because if I'm running in auto mode, there's times for like a week where I'm just like in, 120, maybe 180 at the worst. So yeah, I'd say it's a really awesome pump overall, like I've said, but there's been some times where I've had some falls, and this auto mode feature, it seemed to happen when I sleep, and that's been the real problem for me. That, and the other one being, sometimes I'll sleep and I'll land on the pump or something, and I'll say a button's been pressed too long, and I get an error from that. That's another real hindrance, and I'm trying to remember if it like disables it or not. I don't think it disables it like the other one, but when it gets disabled, it's a real, like I said, it's a real hassle. My blood sugar gets really high. At one point I called support a couple times over it, and eventually they were like, oh no, that's a feature built in the pump, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm like, I can't raise any numbers or set it differently, and they were just like, no, nothing you could do. So there's some new programs with Medtronic. I got an email recently about a program they're running as far as giving the pump, pump feedback and giving them feedback and everything like that. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to sit down and, get with that the next day off I have. But time is very hard to come by with the two kids and the working all the time. And it seems like I'm fiddling with the pump quite a bit, though. Obviously, because my life kind of depends on it. But anyway, I just wanted to do at least another thing that like more irritating or bothers me, because I really don't want to wake up and be 300. It's really not good. Yeah, and I'm sure everybody would agree. And it's getting to the point now, though, when I'm like over 200, I feel like extremely high. And when I'm 300, I feel like I'm, about to die, just because my body's so used to being in the hundreds now because of this pump. So overall, that's a really awesome thing. Anyway, I've had a request about obviously doing a video of putting in a sensor, things like that. I've done one, and I have, I noticed a few things here or there I didn't like, so I've delayed that. I'm going to refilm the whole video. I'm going to do it all over again, and hopefully it turns out to my liking this time. In particular, like the videos where I usually demonstrate something, a lot of those I've done early on in this channel, I've managed to do pretty well with those, and I did them right the first time. So this is the first time I saw something, I'm like, no, I missed something here, I want to redo this, so I'm going to do it again. So stay tuned for the next video. But thank you very much for watching. Let me know if any of you that have used the 670G, if you've had the problem with this max bolus and auto mode shutting off, especially while you're sleeping, because it's really troublesome, and what you've done differently because of it. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time on Zap Diabetes.